and so forth. But yeah.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. Actually, I wanted to bring up a story. I don't know if you've heard of it or like anybody mentioned to you on TikTok or, well, I saw it on TikTok. Right, it's about a New Jersey man.
Okay.
He was there's this dude's name Edward Kegney Matthews,
Okay.
45. He has neighbors, black, right?
Hmm.
And I think they were old, elderly. They were elderly, and he was spewing some racist ass shit.
Okay.
He's spewing some racist ass shit until another neighbor came in and stepped in for the elderly, and then he was like, "Yo, back up." Like, what are you doing? And he just starts dropping N bomb after N bomb after N bomb. And this is being recorded.
Uh huh.
This is being recorded. So he's like, "Oh, I'm not worried about you. N word, N word, N word. This and that." Cops show up. He's like, "Go help the N words and this and that." And the dude recording was a buddy of the guy that was stepping in, which
Hmm.
I commend the dude. I commend that dude that stepped in because he did not touch him. There's a couple of times that he's like, "Yo, don't touch me. Don't touch me." And dude will walk up and chest bump him, trying to get something out of him.
Oh,
And
I
he
see. Yeah.
and he kept his cool the whole time, man. So I commend that guy. That guy kept his cool the whole time while this racist ass piece of shit was just in front of
Yeah.
him. Slur, 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 slur.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of you. So how bright this idiot is puts out his whole address on the video.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
He puts out his whole address on the video. He's like, "I'm not scared of you. Da da da. Come to New Jersey. Blah blah blah. Block B. I live here. This and that."
Wow.
The community, the internet community, there's like 100 people outside of his house waiting for him to come out.
Yeah.
100 and so people just waiting for him to come out. And he stayed home. He stayed home, man.
He doxed himself. I mean, like, it's not against if you are on camera and you say that, there's no doxing. You made it public record.
Yep.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
So this dumbass said his address, right? So the whole New
yeah,
Jersey showed up.
yeah.
And
Came out.
yeah, 100 people were just chilling out there. They're like waiting for him to come out. He did not come out. They tried ordering
Wow.
Domino's, and they sent the dude away. They're like, "Nah, man, no pizza here."
Yeah, you got the wrong address.
Yeah, hit him with that. What is it? That Fast and Furious line. Roads closed, pizza boys. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah,
So
yeah.
cops showed up. They, to protect him, pretty much. Well,
Hmm.
not protect him, but protect the law, right? You can't really lynch somebody because that was pretty much what would have happened if this dude would have stepped out of his house. That many people. Safe to say, he would have probably wouldn't be in here. If
Yeah.
so, they actually arrested him. I have the charges right here. Charged
Hmm.
Thursday with criminal mischief,
Okay.
possession of a weapon, a slingshot for
Okay.
unlawful purpose, though. For unlawful purpose. All right, so guessing you can't use it against people?
Was it you? Wait, was he using a slingshot against somebody?
I guess so. That's what it says. He was charged for unlawful purpose. Slingshot.
Criminal mischief. Like
Nah,
did he?
I'm no clue. I don't know. Well, okay, so there's still more. Possession of a controlled dangerous substance,
Okay.
stalking, possession of drug paraphernalia, and other related offenses.
What was the drug paraphernalia?
Does it say? Does it say? Does it say? Because I'm getting this off a New Jersey news article. Stalking, drug violence. It doesn't say. I don't know. I don't think weed's legal in New Jersey yet.
I don't think so either. But I
No.
mean, a number of those charges he probably could beat pretty easily if he had a lawyer. Because yeah, some of that stuff, like I mean, unless he actually really did something,
Well, my thing
you
was
just
I'm pretty sure they just threw charges at him just to get him out of there for his
yeah,
safety.
Well, I mean, if they just throw charges. I mean, yeah, maybe.
It wouldn't be the first time they throw charges at something that like doesn't stick. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised either.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, man, I love the internet. I love the
Yeah,
internet, man. They rallied real quick. This video
hell
dropped at I think like Tuesday. Everybody was there
yeah,
on Wednesday. Like, yeah,
yeah, man. It is what it is. I mean, I mean, he had to. He had the right to say all that. Like me, me. Like I don't care if anybody says anything like that to me. I don't care. But yeah, that's a good. I really commend the guy for not touching him because
yeah,
at that point, because yeah, a person has like the right to be offensive. They could say whatever they want to say. That's perfectly they within the right to do that. Like it would have sucked if he would have like put his hands on the guy. Then he would have been
yeah,
he
yeah,
would have been out of line or whatever. So, but more people should actually do that because I mean people should be more in control of themselves, even if somebody's that offensive to say something so vile and disgusting or whatever.
yeah,
Like, like I would never let somebody have that much control over me that like they say something like that, and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you up now. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So that no, that is commendable.
yeah, yeah. No,
But that guy is dumb.
dumb, man, dumb.
Yeah.
New Jersey's not that big per se compared
Oh
to
yeah.
comparing to its neighboring, states where it
Yeah.
holds millions of people. You really gonna throw your address like that?
Yeah.
Especially you're spewing some stuff like that on. Well, I'm pretty sure if you're being recorded nowadays, it's gonna end up in the internet somewhere,
Yeah.
whether it pops or not. Being racist, you're being a piece of shit to somebody, you're gonna pop up early, man. You're gonna pop up somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know, man. My thing is like, where do you think it's a good idea to put your address out there to like anybody? Because
Yeah. That's
it
never.
looked like an apartment complex, right? So
Yeah.
like, if you're just like bucking up on something like, I live over there, what's good?
Yeah.
You're not gonna. He threw out his old address and apartment number.
I'm apartment number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
on Water Street, apartment number 8. Come meet me here.
Yeah. Yeah.
He had everybody go meet him there. And that was not a pleasant sight, man. That looks scary, even like from the viewer's perspective. You're just like, ooh, that's a lot of people in front of your house, man.
Yeah. Man.
Man, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, the internet. I feel like the internet can stop racism. We're just picking, choosing the battles that we want to pick.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for the most part, it's really like a handful of people that are that way. It's not
Yeah,
many.
yeah,
It's
that's true.
really not many.
That's true.
Like, so I
Well,
mean, it's I mean, I've lived in some very rural places. I've traveled through a lot of rural places, and you'll see some of the nicest people everywhere.
yeah,
I mean, you're going to have assholes wherever you go, but I mean, like some of the nicest people. So I would say that is definitely like very
small portion.
small, yeah, small part of the population. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're gonna have like dumb people anywhere. That's what I was like. I was telling my sister because she was just. I mean, according to her, it's just like they're everywhere. They're waiting to get you. I'm like, where are you living? You're like, there's no way. Like, I
who's
mean, you
everywhere and what are they trying to get out of you?
like racists, like oh, racists are everywhere and they're gonna get
Uh,
you. And I'm like, no. Like,
uh,
are there people out there that are like that? Yeah, of course,
yeah,
but it's very few. And yeah, there's horrible people. They could be anywhere.
yeah.
So yeah,
I,
so
I don't know what this says about me, but I'd rather you come after my race than my weight.
well, what you say to me?
uh,
Yeah, yeah,
Hispanic? Yeah, that's true. Chubby.
yeah,
All right. What are we doing now? We're taking this outside. What are we doing now? Come on.
yeah. I remember one time. I remember one time, like I was dating somebody, and like she was pissed off because I was just like she was, saying all this stuff, and I wasn't bothered by it. I was like, as a matter of fact, I was playing video games at the time. I was just playing video games. I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, like oh yeah. It's and then she got it just kept making her more mad, and then
Yeah.
she was just like, ah. you're stupid, fucking. You know, she said it. She said the N
Yeah.
word or whatever, and I sat there and I was like, because it was funny. It was so funny. It was so funny. Like,
Man.
and she was looking like she was like shocked. Like, why are you laughing? Like, she thought I
Mhm.
would be pissed off. I was like, that is hilarious. Like,
Yeah.
I just kept on playing my games or whatever. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. It
Oh,
was
it was like this old white guy that I used to. He was a receiver at one of my stores and on the strip, but he was old, like from like he was. I think he was in Nam, I believe.
okay.
I
Yeah,
want to say he was in Nam. So old racist white guy. His name was Dom. If you seen Gran Torino, he was legit fucking Clint Eastwood, man.
yeah,
He
yeah,
smoked the harsh ass cigarettes and stuff. And legit, like I'd
yeah,
show up with like another coworker and just there, and they'd be like, we start speaking Spanish. She'd be like, "Hey, this is America. You guys got to speak English," and be like, "I mean, you're not wrong, but also you got to forget, man. Don't forget, you guys took this land over. It was already
yeah,
Mexico prior." Oh
yeah,
well, no, it's Americans and that. And that guy was great. I love that guy. I miss that guy. That guy
yeah,
was great. Because it was never out of like a place that I hate. It was just messing with you, just busting your
yeah,
balls pretty much. And yeah, if it's fucked up because some people can't take that kind of stuff. So I remember
yeah,
one time walking in, and he's like, "Hey, I need you to sign this form to say that anything I've ever said to you hasn't hurt your feelings or something like that." And I was like, "What? You?" He's like, just sign it, man, just sign it. I'm like, "All right, I got you."
I just
You
signed it.
know,
Yeah.
I'm like, what'd you say, or what'd you piss off? He's like, yeah, there's some. I was like, well,
Dang.
say what you got to say. Stop murmuring under your breath. Like that's how old he was.
Dang. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that dude was hilarious, and he was awesome as hell. He's one of those guys that old school. So he appreciates our hard work. And so if you show up, you
Yeah.
do your shit. He's like, hey man, appreciate you. Don't worry about this. I take care of you here and this and that.
Yeah.
But race is his shit, man. Race is his shit.
Yeah.
That guy was
That's
great.
hilarious. Yeah, you have people that are like, yeah, they're just a product of their time and they can't, you know,
I
just
don't know.
can't change.
I mean, you can change, but this is
You
if you're
can't, you can, but I mean, you'll still have people like where they might change and they're product of their time. They might change. They might not hold like those same thoughts or whatever. But I mean, there still will be like
yeah,
little little things that they'll be like. There'll still be things that like they'll be like, oh, what, like, oh, what is this? What is that? And or they
yeah,
might say something that's like hella stereotypical or whatever.
yeah.
Like, oh, what do you want to eat? Their fried chicken and watermelon?
Yeah.
Like, say
Ha! You
something.
caught me.
You got me.
Oh yeah, I do. You're not wrong.
Yeah, yeah, man. So
Who kind of got exposed? Well, not really exposed, but like highlighted this with Grant with what's his name? Quentin Tarantino's interview
what's
that,
that?
that kind of highlighted it, right? That Bruce Lee was racist. That he
Oh
like
yeah,
he
I think I
loved.
saw that. Yeah, I thought I saw that portion of it. Yeah,
Oh, he was just talking about like the portion that he made Bruce look like a douche, right?
yeah, yeah,
So it's kind of like, yeah, he kind of anywhere he's portrayed, he's kind of portrayed as a douche. Even in Itman, he was like this cocky. When he comes in, like was it the second one or third one that he comes in? He's like this cocky young,
yeah, yeah,
hot blooded dude, and like for Quentin to expose him as like this douchebag, and it's kind of like I get it, but Quentin brought up the fact that like how Bruce hated American stuntmen because they
yeah,
were, trash, and the
yeah,
network doesn't want to do this because I'm Chinese and they're racist and what the hell and this and that and I can't do nothing here. And like I was like, that's true. I mean, it does kind of look kind of racist. And I'm like, but aren't all Asians racist though?
dang, dang. It's like, aren't they all?
Aren't they
Man,
all?
man, I'm quite sure there are some that are not.
I'm not saying I'm not saying
Now, now I know. certain places that you go, like yeah, I mean they're they'll hold different things against
Yeah.
people, yeah.
I
But I was more mesmerized by the fact that with those stuntmen, like he thought so little of them that like he wouldn't hold punches back, like he wouldn't
oh
like he would actually like fucking hit them. So like, oh well, at least according to that, I guess there's people that firsthand would like talk about
yeah
that was the case. That was actually the first time that I've seen anybody like depict him like in a bad light, and
yeah
also like kind of like talk about him too,
yeah.
or try to justify talk. So that was interesting to me.
Mm.
Um, but I mean, he's a Hollywood insider. Maybe he knows.
Yeah.
Maybe he
Well,
knows about it.
I mean, bringing back to like the him hitting people, that's where Jackie brought his, Jackie got his career started because he got clipped by him very well, and Bruce felt bad. He's like, "Ah, I'll give you a career. Come here, come here.
Yeah,
You
damn.
you don't got to suck dick for this one. I got you. Just take a punch."
Yeah, yeah. Well, like one thing, like a lot of people don't know, like about like speaking of people like Chuck Norris,
Mm,
like Chuck Norris was tiny. Like
mm.
he's only like 5'1" or something like that. So like in all of his movies or shows and stuff like that, when he's talking to somebody, they have him like stand on this like box.
Yeah, on the
So he
platform.
looks
Yeah,
like yeah, so he
yeah,
looks like yeah, the platform so it looks like taller or whatever.
yeah,
So if you ever look like yeah, like they always do shots where he's not standing around people and they do all these camera tricks to make him look bigger or whatever. But
yeah.
yeah, that was like written into his contract. Like in certain shots, like yeah, no, like he can't look shorter than the other person or whatever.
I got to be 6'6" in every shot. All right.
Yeah, 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 man, yeah.
I'm gonna write that into my contract here when we start doing the
That,
podcast.
that
There's a
my
contract coming
contract.
through. Yeah,
Yeah,
my camera has to be a little bit higher than everybody else because I got to look 6'6".
yeah. That's kind of like Mariah Carey, like when she goes on tour or whatever, like all of her like backup singers and dancers or whatever have to be like butt ass ugly. She can't have anybody on there looking remotely like better than her or near
Yeah,
near her look. Yeah, if you ever look like
yeah,
Mariah
I don't
Carey,
know.
but like she legit would have women that like nowhere near her looks or
Yeah,
whatever.
mm.
You're not gonna be outshining me, bitch.
Fuck no. I am the gem here, not you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Speaking of tours, I think Bill Cosby's gonna go on a tour.
Is he? Yeah, I thought that was a fucking joke, man. Like,
Nah, man. Nah, man.
yo, yeah. I mean, I suppose he does have some fans out there, or whatever. Like, I'm not a Bill Cosby fan whatsoever. Like,
I,
because he like the holier than now righteous persona that he tried to push, and then
yeah,
like I mean, and then like for a while, like so, but probably about 15 years ago, he was going around doing these lectures, and he he was like talking down to like the black community and stuff. It was funny. Some of the stuff was true, but I'm
yeah.
just like, yo, man, like you got fucking skeletons in your closet. Don't be trying to like talk down to people.
They're they're not skeletons. They're still awake. I
oh
mean,
yeah, they're
asleep.
still no, yo, I gotta show you this video. It's on YouTube. It's from one of his episodes or whatever, and
Mhm.
he's sitting there talking about he has like this bar. He was like he had this barbecue and he had all his like family members and like people like around like eating.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so then he's all like, she's like, oh wow, and like oh they made up. Like I guess two people were fighting. They
yeah,
made up. He's like, it's in my barbecue sauce.
yeah.
And then he's like, haven't you noticed that every time someone has my barbecue sauce, they're in a quick rush to get home. And he's like,
Yeah.
I got some on my nightstand. And he was like, I'm
I've
like
se-
this dude.
I've seen this. Yeah, I have
I'm like,
sadly seen this.
I'm like this dude. I was like, dude, this does not make you look good. You're
That
you're
comes off
asking,
way too natural.
yeah. I'm like, I don't know. I was
Yeah.
like, this fool might have done this shit.
Yeah.
He might be guilty, but no.
And he's blind, man. How's he gonna be guilty?
Yeah, he's blind. He's blind. He was like, yeah, this dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't know, man. But yeah,
Uh damn, man. But if he goes your neck of the wood, I got you with tickets. Don't worry, I got you.
oh, you got me. Oh, you got me tickets.
I got you.
If it came like just for like the novelty, I'll go. I would go.
Yeah, of
Just because
course, of
like if I had the
course.
opportunity, hell yeah, I would go. I would
Yeah.
go.
So what's up today with?
Yeah,
Oh man,
yeah.
I feel like I like you can't have a show without like addressing it. You got to address it, right? You can't really go up there and just be like,
He
"So what's
has
going
to.
on? What's
He
going
has
on? How's it
to.
going, guys?"
What's going on in the news?
Yeah,
Yeah, like yeah, no, yeah. He has to address it. That's what I want to see. I want to
yeah.
see him like speak on it.
He can't go up there and do like a Mike Tyson one man show. Like, nah, man, you got to address some shit.
Yeah, you
and
got to
but
talk about,
but he's a comedic genius if he makes light of that situation and makes people laugh with it.
dude.
He is a
If
comedic
he
genius.
if he made people laugh with it, yeah, like you know,
Uh, I'd prefer to go that over Pete Davidson anything.
oh yeah, fuck Pete Davidson.
I'm so glad you're with it. Yeah, hell yeah, fuck yeah. I have no clue why people keep paying that guy to do anything.
Dude's not funny at all,
Oh no no no
not
no
at all. But
no.
half of those motherfuckers on what's that show called?
SNL.
Yeah, SNL. Half of them are not funny at all. Like that, like the all the funny people are gone now. Like they're just woke pieces of trash now
Yeah,
on that show.
I've been really into what's his name, Bobby Lee recently. Like watching his
Oh, Bobby
podcast.
Lee. Okay,
Yeah, he's been pretty funny guy. Then like I,
yeah,
listening to him, like I'm like, all right, funny guy. And then like, no, starts talking about like mental depression and this and that. How he
yeah,
has, I think ADD and stuff like that. He can't be without his
yeah,
phone. And I'm like, holy crap! I was here for like jokes. I wasn't here like to get emotional with you.
yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm here working like, oh yeah, I can't. I have to have a screen in front of me too. Like, oh, I'm with you.
yeah. Have you heard of the said Yo Mama's House podcast? Yo Mama.
That's with I've heard of it. Who's in it?
What's the dude's name? Is it
Tom
Segura?
Segura. Tom
Yeah,
Segura.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
his wife.
Yeah, with his wife. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
dude, that's pretty. It's pretty fucking funny, man. It's pretty good. Like I
Tom
like. I like
Tom Segura has become like one of my favorite comedians. Man, he is hilarious, and all the content he puts out, it's
yeah,
great, man. It is great, and his interviews are great too. Like his interviews that he does, like because he had the doctor that like repaired his was it his leg that he snapped.
dude, that was nasty. Ah, you want to
Yeah.
talk about a video that looked net like that was nasty. I was like, oh god.
And I wasn't expecting it because like it started hitting the rounds, like everybody like starts posting like the video and stuff. And I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, like Tom Segura's gonna dunk. Okay. He goes up, right back, like ragdolls, just straight to the floor. I'm like,
dude.
holy shit, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was crazy. That was a
Yeah.
fluke.
Yeah. Well, I think they were drunk. I think they're like day drinking the whole day. And then they're like, you guys want to play basketball?
To
Yeah,
play
I'll play
best.
basketball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the wrong. Yeah,
Yeah. No, but that guy's great. I love Tom Segura. He does like
yeah.
a podcast in Spanish. You understand Spanish, right? Like some parts.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, like I can understand if somebody like speaks at a normal pace, yes, but
Yeah,
he's speaking really fast, not so much. But I can read it really well. I
yeah.
read Spanish really well. Yeah,
So like comedy gold on YouTube. Comedy gold is when he has his mom on the Spanish podcast
yeah,
and he's just cussing up a storm and she's like, "Why are you talking like this to your people?" I'm like, "That's how they want to be talked to, and just Spanish." Oh man. Uh,
yeah,
that dude is great. And like I don't know, as somebody that like sees comedy from like not just like, funny standpoint, like his jokes are hilariously like on point. I'm like, I don't like when jokes get too close to my personal issues.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Man.
yeah,
Like when he was like losing all that weight, and they were like, "Oh my god, I want to be just like you." And it's like, "Are you prepared to be just like me?" Yeah, you wake up early in the morning and just hate yourself and want to kill yourself because you're fat, and you're just like,
yeah,
"Nah, not so much, not so
yeah.
much."
Damn,
Yeah,
yeah.
that guy's great. You know his buddy Bert Kreischer, right?
Can't say that. Maybe I have seen him. But I just don't know the.
He's famous for like the machine story of like he goes to like Russia and like he becomes part of the Russian mob and stuff. Like
Oh shit.
every stand up that he does, like he takes off his shirt.
Oh really? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I'm familiar.
Yeah, so he's like famous off that one story, but it's a good story because he's a very good storyteller.
Yeah.
And like how he's like from like college, like they went to Russia and he became part of the Russian mob just because he made up this false character that they're like, all right, yeah, that seems about right, yeah, all right, cool, you know, this kid,
Damn.
this kid, yeah, he's this guy supposedly, but
Damn.
he's getting a movie out of it, out of that story, man. They're getting a movie. He's building a movie off of it.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's legit. That's legit. Then. Yeah.
yeah. This is the era where everybody's like, "You want a movie? All
You
right,
want a
cool. Let's
movie?
go make it."
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
You want a movie? It's a compelling story. Yeah. Take it.
Mm. Do
Even
you?
even 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 shitty stories. Like people like make stuff that's not interesting at all. They're like,
Mhm. Have speaking of movies, have you seen Tomorrow War? With
no, no,
Chris
no,
Pratt.
no. Have you?
Yes.
Dude, I've been out of the loop, man. Too much
Yeah.
homework, too much work, too much homework. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Have you consumed any?
Moved, and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
No. Nah, I feel you. That's one of those movies you're like, okay, this was it's all right. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I I heard you got like he lost a lot of weight for it though. Like he was like
Um, honestly, I couldn't really tell. Honestly, I couldn't really tell.
okay. So either that or he got in a really good shape for the role because I know he was starting to plump up. Like he was starting to plump up, and then he got in
Uh,
a really good shape for it.
possibly. I mean, he looked. I mean, well, fuck. When was it? Endgame? Like
Yeah.
3, 4 years ago or 2 years ago back.
He was plump then. He was more
Yeah,
plump in game. Yeah.
possibly. I wasn't really paying attention to be honest with you.
Uh,
I was more stuck into like the story. Like it was a good
yeah.
story where like everything made kind of sense, you know. But then you're like, really? Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I guess we'll let it slide.
Dang.
The the uh,
Dang.
have you consumed anything? Like, have you seen like Loki? Have you been watching Loki?
Dude, man, like I've been slacking. Like I tried to watch Loki. I've been so busy.
Yeah.
Probably watched 15 minutes of the first episode,
Yeah.
and it was good that I
Yeah.
watched, and I was just like, "Fuck, I'm too busy." That and was it Rick and Morty? Like I saw the first episode, and like they're a few episodes in. So, dude, man, I've been really slacking. I
You're
haven't.
really watching Rick and Morty?
Yeah, I was watching Rick and Morty. Yeah,
First season?
no, not the first season, the newest season.
Oh,
I've
okay,
seen
okay, okay.
I've seen all the other seasons. I'm talking about the newest season.
I thought you meant
Yeah.
like you barely saw the first season. I'm like, oh, damn, you're really watching
No,
that? Yeah, okay, okay.
no, no, no. That's
Yeah,
I watched that with the kids and stuff. Yeah,
yeah. No,
yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yo, speaking of that, like some years ago, like I was having some furniture like delivered to my house or whatever, and this is a few years back.
Yeah,
Rick and Morty was on, and like Morty was just like the furniture man like moving the stuff in, and Morty was just like, "Fuck you, motherfucker! Oh my god! Oh!" And he's like cursing up a storm, saying all this stuff, whatever. And like, dude, like it was like a old, like the delivery man was like this old black dude, and like my son was much smaller than you
yeah,
saw
yeah,
him a moment
yeah,
ago.
yeah,
He's taller than me. He's
yeah,
taller than me now. Like he was, and so my son he was like much smaller, and so like the
yeah.
guy he looked at me like he was like, "How dare you have this on in front of your kids?" And I was like, the fucking delivery man is like judging me right now. Like, are you kidding me? Like it's like
Hey,
he,
just put the couch down, all right? Don't judge.
yeah, yeah. Just do your goddamn job, delivery.
Yeah.
He looked at me like, man, oh man, he was all shaking his head like, how dare you
Mm.
have this stuff on in front of them? I was like, oh man,
Hey, the couch is going over there, player. Stop looking at my son.
yeah. I was like, man, the delivery man, straight judging me. But yeah, but
Nah,
yeah,
man.
no, man, I've been slacking lately, man. Like it's
Nah, man.
just so busy. I mean, that's why we hadn't had
Yeah,
been a
yeah.
couple weeks. Been a couple weeks since we sat down. We got to be consistent.
Did you do anything for 4th of July?
Yo, my
Oh,
ass is like so like I got I was like, you know what? You know how in Vegas how they just have those like BS like fireworks where you light and it's just like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it goes like maybe 5 feet in the
Yeah,
air or
something like that.
whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I am going to celebrate. I was like,
yeah,
I got this nice new big place here.
yeah,
I'm going to celebrate. And I went out and I was like, I'm going to buy like all the shit that's going to shoot up high in the air, boom,
yeah,
all these colors, shimmers, and everything. I was like, I'm doing it. I'm getting that. So like, my ass went to like this big like deluxe like warehouse or whatever, and
yeah.
they like I get there or whatever, and I was looking at the prices, and I was looking at the prices and I was like, holy fucking shit. You know how much this shit costs? I
It's
was like, God
pricey.
damn it. Yes.
It's pricey.
Pricey. And then they're like, oh, you're a veteran. Like you get all this stuff half off. And I was like, really?
What?
I was like, yes, I'm doing this. Like, dude, like I think I got like $1,000 worth of like
Woo!
fireworks. And so I'm like, fuck, I'm like feeling like the man. I'm like leaving out
Yeah.
of that bitch. Like I'm looking at people like they're looking at me and they just got like some fucking sparklers and shit. And I got all this like huge arsenal or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm coming home. I'm coming home. And so 4th of July I did like I was what did I do? I cooked steak. No, I cooked short ribs. I made all this stuff.
Yeah.
Uh, had apple pie and all this stuff, whatever, went out, was lighting off fireworks. I was like, yeah, this shit is great. It's great. Dude, I don't know. The boomer must have been coming because, dude, I got fucking tired. Like, I got
Woo!
tired.
All right, well, it's time to go to sleep.
It's like, shoo, bah, bah, bah. Dude, I got so fucking tired. And, like, I came in, dude, I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of fucking rockets now. Like, and I just have, and like, I didn't shoot off not even a quarter of the stuff that I bought.
What?
Like, dude, I have tons of shit now. Like, and then like I bought a ton of M80s. I bought like like and regular firecracker. Like I bought like wheels of them. They're like
Yeah.
2,000 each. I have tons of shit. And so like I went out there and I'm like, yeah, party, party, party. Like lit off a couple of them. Had a drink. And I got fucking tired. And I was like, you know what? All right, just gonna pack it up. And they're like, what are you gonna do with all the rest of this shit? I was like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it for next year or something. Like,
New Year's. New
New
Year's.
Year's, New Year,
There
yeah,
you go.
dude.
He said, look at the time. It's 8 o'clock. Time to go to bed.
I have like hundreds of rockets and mortars and all kinds of shit, dude. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Nah, I heard stories of that. I was in bed. I was in bed, passed out, man.
I was, you're passed
I was,
out.
I was in bed, passed out.
Yeah,
I've been kind of sick past week, so I've been kind of fighting that since 4th of July around there. Well, no, not
dang.
prior to that. Well, after that, but yeah. But nah, 4th of July is in bed, passed
Damn,
out, man, passed
damn.
out. Yeah. Oh, what was it? 4th of July. I landed on what? I think like Sunday, right? So I worked the next
Yeah.
day as well. So I was like, I'm in bed.
I,
I'm in
I
bed.
was off for the I was off for the next 2 days after that. Like I went to work. I was
Mm.
happy. I was like, fuck yeah, yeah, I'm off. But yeah, no, dude. I
Nah.
couldn't believe I got tired. Like I was like, what the fuck is going on with me? Like me, I used to like go and just party nonstop, and I was ready. I was like, yeah, we're gonna light them up. Pew, pew, pew. Lit off a few of them, like
Yeah.
like 10 of them, and then they were like, my brother was like, what are you gonna do with the rest of these? I was like, yo, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
Oh no. So
Passing out there, just sure.
so yeah, they're just stored in the other room in the basement. Just have them stored.
I'm surprised you're still up now.
Yo, yeah, no, me too.
I'm
With
surprised
it,
you're still.
with as little sleep as I had, because like what times? Yeah, yeah. With as little sleep as I've had, yeah, I'm shocked that I'm up too.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're awake now. Yeah,
Yeah,
past 8. Oh my god.
past 8. Get past 8. Oh well, it's time to get into bed.
Go to bed with my warm milk.
Yeah, I know, right? Take my fiber Metamucil before I go
Can't wake up and know the prices.
to. Oh shit! Yeah,
uh,
dang.
I will. I'll save that topic. I have a topic that's kind of like, but I'll save it for like when Vamp comes because it'll be
Yeah,
funny that way. But yeah, man, that's funny.
yeah, man. Yeah,
Nah, my buddy went to I think it was like Mesquite. No, not Mesquite. I think it was Mesquite. Like driving out to Mesquite, there's an Indian Reserve over there
yeah,
where I've been there before as well, years prior, and legit everything's like buy one get this other thing half off, or buy two of these and you get that one half off, and it's exactly the same thing where you're just like you buy a lot of shit and you're like, holy fuck, this is a lot.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
But we had the energy. We start early.
yeah,
Go 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 go. There's
yeah.
very
Do it, do it.
there's a little
Yeah,
bit of shadow. Go 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 go.
yeah. If you had told me a few years ago, dude, you're gonna blow $1,000 on some fucking fire, I'm like, what? You fucking crazy? Like, no, dude, I went there. I was like, I'm doing it. I was like, I'm celebrating. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm doing it. And they're like, yeah, that shit still got it.
Watch me ball out.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Nah, man, that's crazy. I've been chilling right now, man. On that. Yeah, I was gonna. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna ball out into like Magic the Gathering cards.
Yeah,
I, I started playing it. I was
yeah,
like, I'm gonna ball out on some cards. I was like, nah, it's fine.
yeah.
Pulled
It's
back the trip.
magic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but no, man. But I think we're good right here for an hour.
yeah,
Yeah, we're good.
yeah. We're
I'll
good, man.
probably try to record again maybe this week. Maybe we can get Vamp
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Try to record again this week, and
Yeah,
and I'll try to bring some topics, like something really good.
yeah,
There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on, but I don't want to get into any political shit or anything like that.
yeah.
But yeah,
I've
yeah,
heard a lot of that shit. I'm like, oh man, that's
dude, there's some
Mm,
there's some funny shit going on. I was like, bro,
yeah.
it's hilarious, but yeah.
But
But yeah, man. Yeah, we're good. We're good to call it here. Next time we'll
we're
have
good.
more of a topic and
Yeah.
topics to
No,
address.
catch up right here. Just catching up.
Yeah, just catching up. It's been a minute.
Been a minute, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all the
Yep.
fun stuff.
All that fun stuff.
Ring the bell,
Ring the bell.
notifications, and all that fun stuff.
And we'll see you next time. Later, citizens.